From Langhorse Field on the campus of Elmhurst College, Blue Jay Women's Soccer on BlueJayTV.com. Before we get started, it's senior day for the Blue Jays, and so we're gonna listen to PA announcer Kevin Juday as he takes us through the senior day festivities.
Two-year letter winner for the Blue Jays, who transferred to Elmhurst prior to the start of her junior season. She has appeared in 31 contests at defender and has career totals of 2 assists and 2 points. She's a graduate of Geneva High School and is daughter of Kelly and Brian Allen. Number 10, Jackie Belmonte. Jackie is a 3-year letter winner for Elmhurst after transferring here prior to the start of the 2012 season. She has played in 48 career contests at forward and has career totals of 11 goals, 7 assists, and 29 points. She is a graduate of Hinsdale South High School and is the daughter of Laura and Peter Belmonte. Number 7, Jordan Clark. Jordan is a 3-year letter winner who will be graduating early after just 3 seasons. She has played in 38 contests as a midfielder and has career totals of 3 goals, 2 assists, and 8 points. She's a graduate of Stanley Lake High School in Colorado and is the daughter of Simona and Jeff Clark. Student assistant coach Molly Deal. Molly is finishing her 3rd season as student assistant with Elmhurst after playing in 5 games during her freshman season of 2011. She's a graduate of Palatine High School and is the daughter of Lynn and Billy Deal. Number 6, Kelly Fredrickson. Kelly is finishing her 3rd season with the Blue Jays after transferring to Elmhurst prior to the start of the 2012 season. She has played in 40 career contests as a defender and has career totals of 1 goal, 2 assists, and 4 points. She's a graduate of St. Charles North High School and is the daughter of Rose and Doug Fredrickson. Number 18, Emily Heimerdinger. Emily is a 3-year letter winner for the Blue Jays after transferring to Elmhurst prior to the start of her sophomore season in 2012. She has played in 48 career games as a forward and has career totals of 11 goals, 8 assists, and 30 points. She is a graduate of Canelan High School and is the daughter of Amy and Jeff Heimerdinger. Number 8, Kelsey Jasinski. Kelsey is a 4-year letter winner for the Blue Jays as a defender. She has appeared in 29 contests and has career totals of 1 goal and 1 point, or 1 assist and 1 point. She is a graduate of Hamilton High School in Wisconsin and is the daughter of Sherry and Steve Jasinski. Number 20, Megan McPherson. Megan is completing her 1st season with the Blue Jays after transferring to Elmhurst prior to the start of this season. She has played in 13 games this season as a forward and has totals of 5 goals, 1 assist, and 11 points. She is a graduate of Hinsdale South High School and is the daughter of Karen and John McPherson. Number 11, Shannon Pimmel. Shannon is a 4-year letter winner for the Blue Jays as a midfielder. She has played in 60 career contests and has totals of 5 goals, 2 assists, and 12 points. She is a graduate of Nequa Valley High School and is the daughter of Ted and Regina Pimmel. And number 25, Darcy Zach. Darcy is completing her 2nd season with the Blue Jays after transferring to Elmhurst prior to the start of the 2013 season. She has appeared in 7 contests as a defender. She is a graduate of Romeoville High School and is the daughter of Patricia and Victor Zach. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's have one last round of applause for the 2014 senior members of the Elmhurst College women's soccer team. Elmhurst College in Langhorse Field for today's CCIW women's soccer matchup featuring the visiting Illinois Wesleyan University Titans and your Elmhurst College Blue Jays. Before we begin, let's meet today's starting lineups. First for the Titans. Starting in goal, number 0, Dana Jordan. Number 3, Rachel Westerkamp. Number 5, Julie Govadarka. Number 6, Tess Boderoff. Number 7, Emily Johnson. Number 10, Sydney Fox. Number 12, Mary Kate Schmitz. Number 19, Sarah Pratt. Number 23, Brittany Strasnikas. Number 25, Jenna Baker. And number 27, Ashley Monty. The Titans are coached by David Barrett and entered today's game with an overall record of 11-3-1. And now the starting lineup for your Elmhurst College Blue Jays. Starting in goal, number 29, Melinda Vickers. Number 2, Caitlin Allen. Number 4, Brianna Small. Number 6, Kelly Fredrickson. Number 9, Megan Hart. Number 10, Jackie Belmonte. Number 11, Shannon Himmel. Number 17, Courtney O'Keefe. Number 18, Emily Heimerdinger. Number 19, Alyssa Angelo. And number 20, Megan McPherson. The Blue Jays are coached by Paul Webster. Elmhurst enters today's game with an overall record of 9-5-0. Our officials for this afternoon's contest, Sergio Alvarez, Art Arustamayan, and Joshua Egan. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you all please rise and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back, Langhorse Field on the campus of Elmhurst College. Luke Tanaka here to bring you all the action as we have Elmhurst women's soccer on BlueJayTV.com. It's a beautiful and very warm day for mid to late October. Quite windy as well. A strong wind from left to right on Langhorse Field, which is pretty much comes with the warm weather if you get it this late in the season. Blue Jays coming into this contest with an overall record of 9-5 on a 3-game winning streak. 2-2 in the conference, playing one of the better teams in the CCIW, the number 25 nationally ranked Illinois Wesleyan University Titans on Senior Day. Blue Jay seniors were honored before this game. If you didn't tune in for that portion, you can always rewind the broadcast and watch it from there. The Titans coming in with a record of 11-3-1, 3-1-1 in the CCIW, one of the better teams in the conference, sitting at the second spot in the CCIW behind Wheaton, who is 3-0-1. Wheaton now 4-0-1 after throttling North Central 6-1 in Naperville earlier today. A couple of games already on the board in the conference. Illinois Wesleyan in the green, going from right to left, will start us off, and we are underway here at Langhorse Field. Blue Jays, wearing the pink in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness, will be playing from left to right in this first half. I'll give you the starters very quickly. First, for the visiting Titans, Jana Dordan is the goalkeeper. She's a sophomore from Glen Ellen, played in 15 games this year. Has a 0.58 goals against average and 5 shutouts. Opposing her in net is Melinda Vickers, started 14 games for the Blue Jays. 1.3 goals against average and 4 shutouts on the season. Couple of shutouts just recently. As now here's an opportunity for Illinois Wesleyan. It's Tess Boderoff on the far side, but it's cleared away by the Elmhurst defense. Back to the Titans starters. Rachel Westerkamp is a freshman midfielder. Julie Govadarka is a defender. She's a senior from Chicago. On the far side, a couple of players battling, and well done by the defender. I believe that was Shannon Pimmel on the far side. Fighting with one of the Illinois Wesleyan attackers and then letting it go. Over the end line for a free kick from Melinda Vickers, who will be kicking. Usually you'd say it'd be with the wind going from left to right, but apparently it's swirling up on the flags at the goalpost. And then eventually finding its way back from left to right is the wind. So the Blue Jays will have the advantage with the wind, but here's another opportunity for Illinois Wesleyan. Number 19, Sarah Track, forward midfielder from Clarendon Hills, Illinois, hitting it off of one of the Blue Jay defenders, and it'll be a corner for the Titans on the far side. Jenna Baker, the midfielder and a junior, to be the one to take it. Other starters, number 7, Emily Johnson, number 10, Sydney Fox, number 12, Mary Kate Schmidt, as here comes the corner. Drilled into the box, hit off the right foot of Julia Govadarka. Couldn't quite get enough on it to put it on net. Still, good scoring opportunity for the Titans just a couple minutes into this contest. As we mentioned, number 19, Sarah Track, is also started for the Titans. Number 23, Brittany Strasnikas. She's a sophomore midfielder. Number 25, Jenna Baker, and then number 27, Ashley Montehio. As now the Blue Jays with their first chance in Illinois Wesleyan's defensive half, but the pass is intercepted, then gathered back by Shannon Pimmel. Brianna Small on the near side looking for Megan McPherson, one of the seniors that was on earlier today, and then trying to dump it off to another senior, Heimerdinger, but she was offside. Starters for the Blue Jays. In goal, Melinda Vickers. Defender, number 2, Caitlin Allen. She's one of the seniors. Number 4, Brianna Small is a junior, also a defender. Number 6, Kelly Fredrickson, another defender, a senior from St. Charles. Megan Hart, number 9, is a sophomore midfielder. Jackie Belmonte, a forward and a senior. Shannon Pimmel, another senior, playing in the midfield. As that ball is shanked towards the far side by one of the Illinois Wesleyan defenders, but picked up by the right back, Montehio. Played back to Vickers, who will boot it away. Couple of players battling for it there. The possession is going to be eventually won by Elmhurst and then just shot straight upfield by Kelly Fredrickson. McPherson thought about giving it a run, but Dana Jordan's going to be right there. Other starters for the Blue Jays, midfielder, sophomore Courtney O'Keefe. Couple of seniors, Emily Heimerdinger and Megan McPherson, both forwards. Number 19, Alyssa Angelo, a defender and a junior. Rounds out the starting lineup for the Blue Jays for today's senior day. Wesleyan looking to start something up the far side. There's a run. She's onside. Number 19, Sarah Track. Track has one player to the near side, collided with by Alyssa Angelo, but then she wins it. A pass to the middle is going to be cleared away by Heimerdinger. Dangerous pass into the middle. Well played by the Elmhurst defense to get it away. Just about 5 minutes into the contest so far. Here's Heimerdinger back from her original forward role. And it looks like Wesleyan will win the corner on that ball. Another corner to come for the Titans, their second of the game. Emily Johnson, the defender, coming up to take it. Swung into the box, whiffed on by a couple of players, and then eventually hit well wide by Mary Kate Schmidt. It looked like Govidarka, who was on the end of the first corner kick, was there, but instead of just trying to take it with her left foot, tried to take it with the right side of her right foot and just missed on it. That could have been interesting if she got a deflection there. That definitely could have found the far post. Now the Blue Jays, the clearing attempt not quite convincing by Illinois Wesleyan. Megan McPherson trying to wreak havoc, but it's played well eventually by the Titan defense. They'll try to spring an attack from the far side. Early goings of this first half. Couple of chances for the Titans, including a couple of corner kicks. Elmhurst has had one good offensive push so far in the first 6 minutes, but a shot did not come off of it. A couple of players collide, and that's going to be a foul on the Titans. Melinda Vickers will be able to clear it away with playing with the wind in this first half. It is indeed senior day for the Blue Jays, so we'll make sure throughout the broadcast to highlight some of the accomplishments of this senior class. This is Emily Heimerdinger on the near side, playing back in more of a midfielder's role with Belmonte and McPherson, two forward starting. McPherson's going to run for this one, but the wind certainly helped that one. Gave it a little extra push, so McPherson couldn't quite get to it. And Dana Jordan will be able to clear. Goalkeeping matchup in this one. Dana Jordan, 15 games played. 0.58 goals against average and 5 shutouts. Opposing her is Elmhurst Melinda Vickers, 14 games played, 1.30 goals against average and 4 shutouts. Perhaps Coach Webster deciding to start Belmonte, another senior in the forward role, to get another senior in the starting lineup today on senior day. Perhaps add some offensive firepower, allowing Heimerdinger to come up from the midfielder role to play almost a third attacker type role for the Blue Jays. Jackie Belmonte has not started very many games so far this season, but always seems to come off the bench and always seems to be in the offensive discussion, as this is Courtney O'Keefe. A nice ball by Heimerdinger to spring her on the far side. O'Keefe is going to take a shot towards the goal, and it's going to be patted down and then collected by Dana Jordan. O'Keefe had a couple of targets in the box, but decided to take the shot herself to test the Illinois Wesleyan sophomore goalkeeper. Heimerdinger tried to keep it in play and did, but McPherson wasn't quite in the area. Megan Hart able to take that ball away, but could not collect it before it went over the near sideline. So we'll start to go through some of the senior highlights. Heimerdinger with the ball. We'll start with her, Emily Heimerdinger, 3-year letter winner from the Blue Jays. Transferred to Elmhurst prior to the start of her sophomore season in 2012. She's played 48 games for the Blue Jays as a forward and has 11 goals, 8 assists for a total of 30 points. There's Heimerdinger there. Passing to Hart. Hart looking up for McPherson. She stays onside, but won't be able to get to that one either. Again, you can really see the flag whipping. Whether you look at the flags that are on the top of the goalpost or whether you look at the American flag past the goal or whether you look at the corner flags, they're all just whipping from left to right and also a little bit towards the near side as well. So Illinois Wesleyan clearing from right to left will indeed be difficult. Won't be as easy as just the goalkeeper booting it upfield as it would be from left to right. Brianna Small looking for Heimerdinger. They really want to run the offense through her in her new midfielder's role, which she has not played thus far this season. She's already opened up one attack on a nice pass to Courtney O'Keefe on the far side, leading to the first Blue Jay shot. Today is the day of the Blue Jays against the Titans. The Blue Jay football team is down in Bloomington, playing against the Titans, and Blue Jays actually just scored a touchdown to cut Illinois Wesleyan's lead to 28-23 pending the extra point. So we'll keep tabs on that game as well for you, all you Blue Jay fans out there. Also have men's soccer against Illinois Wesleyan after this. Estimated kickoff time for that is 5:30. It's about 10 minutes into this contest, relatively even possession. Blue Jays have done well, hold possession and keep possession in the Illinois Wesleyan defensive half against one of the better teams in the conference and one of the better teams in the nation. This ball is cleared up. A couple of Blue Jay defenders there, and it was an offsides call either way. Sydney Fox, the junior forward from Wheaton, was offside. Check that. That's number 19, Sarah Track. Sophomore 5'7" forward who was offside. Cleared up field with the help of the wind. Heimerdinger is there to collect it. It's played back towards Shannon Pimmel, and now Wesleyan will collect, and the speedy forward on the far side trying to wreak some havoc. That was number 6, Sarah Boderoff. Now here's a Wesleyan opportunity with a couple players in the box. Blue Jays scrambling back defensively. Shot taken and into the side, netting off a deflection. Vickers, the keeper, was running to her right, perhaps expecting the shot would go there. It deflected off of an Elmhurst defender and then into the side, netting dangerously. So the third corner coming for the Titans. This is Sydney Fox on the far side, ready to take the corner, putting the arm up. Here come all the Illinois Wesleyan attackers into the box. The ball swings. It's headed on by one player, headed into the air. Another swing is taken, and then it's eventually rolled over the end line. A bunch of Illinois Wesleyan players, including Strasnikas, Baker, all had swings at it. It was the initial header by Strasnikas. Then an eventual shot taken by Baker. I believe that was blocked, and then it finally leaked over the end line, and now another corner coming. Blue Jays going to have to defend another one. Off a couple of players. Out to Montijo, and then punched away by Vickers, who had two Titans in on her on that play, and now the Blue Jays will try to start a counterattack. McPherson has 3 targets. That dribble was a little too far away, and that ball is going to come all the way up back towards the bleachers. Cleared away by Illinois Wesleyan to stunt any Blue Jay momentum on the counter. So we see this ball on the replay swung into the box, and a couple of Titans players around it, but Melinda Vickers does well to sidestep them and then punch it away. First really tough save, or at least punch away by Vickers. The reigning CCIW Defensive Player of the Week, after the Blue Jays had a couple of wins last week against North Central and Milliken. McPherson thought about it, thought better of it once she knew it was going to get over the end line before she could get there. No score, Blue Jays and Titans, about 15 minutes into the contest. From a warm and windy Langhorse Field. Around the CCIW so far today, a couple of finals already in the books. 1 o'clock games. Augustana defeated North Park 4-1. So Augustana moves to 4-1 in the conference. Sole possession of third. North Park drops to 1-4. And then Wheaton defeated North Central 6-1 in Naperville. Wheaton moving to 4-0-1, the only undefeated team in the CCIW. North Central dropping to 2-3, and that's a good result for the Blue Jays, as that, for now, propels the Blue Jays into sole possession of 4th place in the conference. With just a couple of games remaining in their conference schedule, the Blue Jays still very much in the hunt for that 4th and final spot in the CCIW tournament. Shannon Pimmel, midfielder, controlling and passing off to the far side, and Fredrickson now looking for O'Keefe. Back to Fredrickson once again, and then hit upfield looking for Megan Hart. Hart is going to be a foot race to the ball, but Jordan's going to be there to calmly scoop it up for the Titans. Another game that Blue Jay fans should be keeping an eye on is tonight, Milliken at Carthage. Milliken 0-4 in the conference, Carthage at 2-3. So with a win, Carthage would be even at 500 in the conference with only one game remaining. Blue Jays currently sitting at 500 at 2-2 in the conference. So perhaps November 1st, right here at Langhorse Field, Elmhurst Elmhurst versus Carthage could very much decide that fourth and final spot in the CCIW tournament on the women's side. Here's Shannon Pimmel looking to spring McPherson, and once again, too far for the Elmhurst forward, but lots of good opportunities here for Elmhurst to spring the forward McPherson. McPherson with 5 goals on the season, second on the team in points behind Megan Hart, who has 5 goals and 2 assists. We're going to stop the clock briefly here. It's like an injury substitution. Number 20, Bree Siebert into the game. Looks like it's number 6, Tess Boderoff, the one going off. So clock is moving. We are back underway. Just over 28.5 minutes to play in this first half. No score. Pretty even possession-wise thus far in the game. This one, waiting to clear it, was Mary-Kate Schmidt. Seems like she waited almost too long, but was able to get it away, as Jackie Belmonte, the Elmhurst forward, was all over her. Five shots for Wesleyan. 1 shot for the Blue Jays. This one's headed on by Belmonte, but it's headed over the end line, and a goal kick will come for Illinois Wesleyan. He's had 5 shots for the Titans, 1 for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst 1 shot was on goal. 1 of 5 Wesleyan shots has been on goal, but Wesleyan has 4 corners in the game already, and a couple of good opportunities have come off those corners. Just haven't quite been able to get the finishing touch to put it in the net. Remember, Illinois Wesleyan playing against the wind in this first half, and that's always tough. So the Blue Jays hoping to take advantage of the wind in this first half to get lots of possession and lots of chances. Brianna Small with the throw-in, looking for Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger boxing out her defender. Slips on the ball momentarily and then gets the ball to Shannon Pimmel. Pimmel looking to spring Hart. There's McPherson. Is she going to get there first? No, Jordan's going to get there first. That's perhaps one of the better passes we've seen. Well played by the sophomore goalkeeper from Glen Ellen for the Titans. Able to come out from her line and able to clear that one away just before McPherson got to the ball and was able to put a shot on her. You can tell which way the wind's blowing by the way the leaves are blowing. Leaves blowing from left to right and then towards the press box just a little bit. O'Keefe trying to clear it upfield, and she does, but there's no Elmhurst player in the area. Jackie Belmonte chasing. Kept in play nicely by the Illinois Wesleyan defender and then played for a throw-in on the far side by Julie Govadarka. Fredrickson heads it up for Belmonte, who plays it nicely for Megan Hart. Hart looking to spring Belmonte again, but her pass was too hard over the far sideline. And it's about 20 minutes into this first half. Still no score, Blue Jays and Titans. Blue Jays using the wind to control a lot of possession in Illinois Wesleyan's defensive half, but here's another opportunity for the Titans. It's kicked away a little too far from Jenna Baker. Her dribble went too far, was intercepted by the Blue Jay defense, and now Heimerdinger looking for Megan Hart. Hart perhaps thought there was another player in the vicinity, another Blue Jay, but there was not. Score update for the Elmhurst football team down at Illinois Wesleyan. Blue Jays inside the 10-yard line, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Blue Jays as Joe Camilleri runs it in, and now the Blue Jays are on top in that one. So we keep tabs on that one, but we're back here. As Courtney O'Keefe is controlling on the far side. O'Keefe swallowed up by a couple of Titans defenders. And the ball is cleared up by Shannon Pimmel, but nobody was there to receive it. Although it will go over the sideline, which means Wesleyan will have a throw-in from right next to their corner flag. So that score update from the football game, it's 28 to it's now 29 to 28 Blue Jays with 5:13 to go, pending a 2-point conversion that's going on right now. As here's a ball that's swung into the box dangerously, and the Titans defense does well to get it away. That one, with the wind helping, it doesn't go over the sideline, which I suppose would have been helpful for the Blue Jays. But here's Fredrickson tipping it back with their heel. And now it's finally cleared over the sideline by the Titan defense, and Fredrickson will have a chance perhaps even to throw this one into the box with the wind at her back. Hart tries to head it forward, but it's right over her head. So it's Pimmel controlling, and will play back to the defense in Alyssa Angelo. Trying to start the offense to the near side, Brianna Small playing for Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger trying to set up this offense from her new midfielder role. Nice play by her. Takes a shot that's well wide. Nice play by Heimerdinger to keep possession. And then to get a shot off, but her shot was well wide of the goal, and Dana Jordan didn't really have to take a step towards it before letting it go over the end line. Brianna Small playing it for Shannon Pimmel, defensive midfielder for the Blue Jays, and we'll go through her stats as she is another senior for the Blue Jays. Shannon Pimmel, a senior midfielder, 4-year letter winner for the Blue Jays. As now Illinois Wesleyan actually has an opportunity, so we'll get back to Pimmel really right quickly, but that's going to be a shot that's taken. And coming up a little gimpy is number 19, Sarah Track. She seems to be limping a little bit. We'll see if Illinois Wesleyan substitutes are out. It looked like she may have pulled something as she tried to take that shot. And there will indeed be a sub, but it's going to be for Elmhurst. It's going to be a senior Jordan Clark replacing Shannon Pimmel. So Shannon, a 4-year letter winner, heading out. She's played in 60 games and has 5 goals, 2 assists, and 12 points in her career. So the graduate of Nahikwa Valley High School goes out and is replaced by another player who was honored on senior day, is graduating in 3 years, Jordan Clark. She's a 3-year letter winner. Played in 38 contests as a midfielder over 3 seasons. 3 goals, 2 assists, and 8 points on the career. The graduate from Stanley Lake High School replacing Pimmel in the defensive midfielder role. There she is, passing off to Emily Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger wins the throw-in on the near side. Brianna Small will take it, looking back for Heimerdinger again. Flicked on towards Megan Hart. Jackie Belmonte looking to play out for McPherson. McPherson with her speed is going to get there. McPherson will take a shot that's blocked, but then she'll have another chance at it, more towards the near corner flag, but her dribble was a little too far. Brianna Small lifts one towards the box, but Belmonte couldn't quite get to it in time, and Jordan able to play it and will boot it away against the wind. O'Keefe clears it forward, but right to the Illinois Wesleyan defense, and that's misplayed by Fredrickson, and here goes Sarah Track. Track with not much help will take a shot, and it's just wide. So misplayed by Fredrickson. Track takes a shot. As we look on the replay, plenty of room for her. She ends up taking the shot. Vickers dove, but the shot went well wide. And once again, possibly the wind a factor there. Obviously, from Vickers' reaction on the dive, she thought it was very close. Now here's another chance for Illinois Wesleyan. Played up. Skylar Tomko. And she will win a corner for Wesleyan. Sydney Fox, number 10, will pretend to take it and then just leave it for the defender, Emily Johnson, who comes up from her left back roll to take this one. Just under 20 minutes to play in this first half. Still no score. 5th corner kick for the Titans. Here comes 6 or 7 Titans into the box. The ball is swung in, and it looks like Vickers was able to get a punch on it. Another good play by the Elmhurst goalkeeper, and now that shot's blocked by Jordan Clark. But Wesleyan still controlling in the Elmhurst defensive half. Far side, running in, kicking with her left foot, looking for Julie Govadarka in the middle. Govadarka's header ends up going well wide, and the Blue Jays will be able to reset with a Melinda Vickers goal kick. And here comes another sub for the Blue Jays. Megan McPherson will head out. Rione Gaffney playing in just her 3rd game of the season. .5'10" freshman from St. Charles into the game at the forward in a forward role. And it doesn't seem that they've moved Heimerdinger up, so it looks like Heimerdinger's new role at this point is to initiate offense through the midfield, as dangerously played by Brianna Small, but it's well cleared by her teammate Alyssa Angelo. Wesleyan showing some offensive firepower, and here's Sarah Track. Lots of room, cutting in the inside, takes a shot and she scores. Check that, it's not Sarah Track, it's Sydney Fox with the goal. And Sydney Fox puts the Titans on the board. It's 1-0. So Sydney Fox puts the Titans on the board unassisted. Just a great run by her. It looked like she was going to take the shot with her left foot, cut back to her right foot, and then put the ball to the far post past Melinda Vickers. So the Blue Jays in a hole here in the first half. Ticking under 18 minutes to play, now down 1-0. Jordan plays short. Here's Fox, the goal scorer, but she gives it away to Megan Hart. Hart looking for Jordan Clark, couldn't quite get the pass to her. It's picked off by Julie Govadarka.
Illinois Wesleyan goal scored unassisted by number 10, Sydney Fox.
Fox is on the near side right now, as there's another good ball by the Titans. The wind is going to hang that one in. It's going to be cleared towards the box. Brianna Small is going to get there first, though. Nice play by the Elmhurst defender to come up from her right back roll to get rid of that scoring chance for the Titans. And now Rione Gaffney with a chance to start a counterattack from the far side. She's got Belmonte, but also 5 Illinois Wesleyan defenders. Gaffney controlling, and then having it taken away by one of the Illinois Wesleyan defenders. That looks like Brianna Strasnikas. And now another opportunity for Wesleyan as we go back and forth. It's Skylar Tomko this time. She's got Fox to her left, and then eventually Tomko just runs straight into Caitlin Allen. Caitlin Allen able to play some good defense for the Blue Jays, limit that scoring opportunity with just under 16.5 minutes to play in this first half. That ball will be cleared over the end line, and Melinda Vickers will have a goal kick, and we'll talk briefly about Caitlin Allen. Just made that nice defensive play. 2-year letter winner from the Blue Jays, transferred to Elmhurst prior to the start of her junior season. 31 contests as a defender in her career, 2 assists for 2 total points. Graduate of Geneva High School, and the daughter of Kelly and Brian Allen. So that's Caitlin Allen, senior defender for the Blue Jays, and has really been so reliable in that roll. But now here's another Illinois Wesleyan chance. Coming out from her goal is Vickers, and she will save that with her foot. What a save by Melinda Vickers. Skylar Tomko, the forward, was behind the defense, even ever so briefly behind Brianna Small. Vickers comes out, slides into the ball, and is able to block that shot from Tomko. So Vickers keeps the Blue Jays with just a 1-goal deficit right now. Emily Heimerdinger, the senior, will head out. She is replaced by Bree Girardi in the midfield. And so far from what I've seen, I think Heimerdinger has played a very nice role in the midfield, initiating offense for the Blue Jays, normally playing in a forwards role, but playing very well, I believe, today, as the Blue Jays always looking to her offensively to initiate, and she's certainly done that on a couple of occasions. Megan Hart trying to get to the ball first, and she does. Megan Hart's got Gaffney to her left and Belmonte to her right. She's going to try to play up for Gaffney on the far side. Gaffney sprinting, trying to make sure this ball doesn't go over the sideline, but it eventually will. And now some more subs for the Blue Jays. And indeed one for the Titans as well. Sydney Fox, the goal scorer, will head out for the Titans, as will the opposing number 10 for Elmhurst, Jackie Belmonte. Alyssa Angelo is also out. She is replaced by Allie Kitely in the left back, as the Blue Jays go to more of a 3-back role here. Throw-in comes in. Girardi had the chance to take a left-footed shot, but did not, and it's eventually cleared by the Titans. Skylar Tomko has a target towards the far sideline, but her pass is picked off by Allie Kitely, then given right back to Ava Pujal, who's just come into the game for the Titans. Elmhurst defense controlling now. Here's Megan Hart, passing it back off to the far side. Courtney O'Keefe looking upfield. There's Anna Gartano, who's just come into the game, but she's going to put some pressure and force Illinois Wesleyan to clear it towards the far side. Rione Gaffney also there, and this ball bouncing, will eventually leak over. Courtney O'Keefe takes the quick corner back to Gaffney. Gaffney looking for Anna Gartano. She takes a shot, and it's saved by Jordan. That ball bouncing. Here comes the replay, as that ball was just the quick throw-in taken by O'Keefe, then played towards Gartano. The ball was bouncing. I thought it was going to get picked off by the defender. It didn't. Gartano with a wonderful opportunity for the Blue Jays. Definitely their best scoring opportunity of the half so far. So now a corner kick coming from the far side. It's in a great spot. It's all the way to the back post. Allen takes a shot, and then it's headed off the post by Hart, and then finally cleared by the Titans. But what another great scoring opportunity for Elmhurst. Now the defense is going to have to get back to protect against the counterattack. Allie Kitely back well, and Bree Girardi did a really great job of forcing the possession away from the Titans. But now another opportunity as Brianna Small got caught out of position. Clearing it over to the far side. Nice play by Fredrickson to stop a potential pass to Bree Siebert on the far side. But wow, Elmhurst with a couple of really good scoring opportunities to equalize, just unable to convert, as Anna Gartano's shot was saved, and then Megan Hart's header goes off the crossbar. Megan Hart playing for O'Keefe, but possession is given up, and a throw-in will come for Illinois Wesleyan. Tomko and Fredrickson battling, and Tomko gets the better of her, winning another throw-in. There's a chance for them to throw this a long way into the box. It looks like they're going to set that up, but it's going to come short. Throw-in is picked off by Fredrickson and then cleared upfield towards Gartano. Gartano plays it back down to her feet. Back for Fredrickson once again, who then just boots it straight back up the field. Fredrickson throwing her body towards the ball, unable to get possession, but Allie Kitely's going to end up with it. She's going to play all the way back to Vickers, who saves that ball from going over the end line, then plays it back to Kitely. Throw in one by the Blue Jays. Played to Megan Hart. There's Jordan Clark. Jordan Clark playing to the near side and Girardi, telling Gartano to go. Plays the ball to Gartano, but that's going to be a really tough foot race for her, and she's not going to be able to get there. Very similar to something we saw in the first half. Girardi was pointing forward to tell Gartano to go on the pass, but the pass, once again, played with the wind. And even if the ball isn't in the air, the wind is still going to affect that ball, as it is quite strong. Now Megan Hart. Blue Jays trying to get the equalizer. Just 10 minutes to play in this first half. Pass is picked off, and Wesleyan will try to start an attack of their own. Allie Kitely there to control for the Blue Jays, though. Then Brianna Small flips it up for Jordan Clark, but the Blue Jays will just decide to keep possession and play it back to the defense. There's Fredrickson on the far side. Fredrickson up for O'Keefe. O'Keefe got blocked by a couple of defenders. Courtney O'Keefe is a sophomore from Elk Grove Village. She has 5 assists to lead the Blue Jays. 7 total points, as she has 1 goal as well on the season. Rione Gaffney, just her 3rd contest of the year. Here's Gaffney now. Gaffney has Megan Hart back. She'll play for her. Hart will play back to the defense, but it's a dangerous pass. It's almost picked off by Tomko and then cleared up forward. Gartano looking to beat 2 defenders to the ball, just about split them. But forced Illinois Wesleyan either way to give up another corner attempt, and Blue Jays' best scoring attempt did indeed come off a corner as the Megan Hart header hit the crossbar. Hart is in the box right now, along with Gaffney, who's a 5'7" tall target in the box. She's playing closer to the keeper, Jordan. Another substitution will come for the Blue Jays. O'Keefe will come off. We'll get to the replacement in just a second, as here comes the corner. Played high and deep to the far post. Headed away by one Illinois Wesleyan defender, then shot back in by Allen, but that's an easy ground ball for Dana Jordan. Kim Stanzik, number 13, is the player replacing Courtney O'Keefe in the left mid role. Ball is pinballed around on the far side, eventually comes to Fredrickson. Hart had it taken away, but it was right back to Jordan Clark of the Blue Jays, and then Megan Hart came back to help her out and return the favor. Brianna Small clearing towards the far side, and Fredrickson. Dangerous passes by the Blue Jays, almost picked off, but still strong nonetheless. Bree Girardi has it taken away, but Brianna Small is there. Now she passes back for Jordan Clark. Clark plays it with her right, gets back, runs back towards her left. Now Gaffney and Stanzik converging on the far side, and Stanzik will force the ball to be kicked over the sideline. Fredrickson will have a throw in with the wind from the far side, possibly trying to throw one towards the near post, maybe get it headed on, then have a scoring opportunity in front of the goal. The throw in comes. Hart tried to get ahead on it, but it was too high for her. And another throw in will come for Fredrickson on the far side. Here comes another high throw in. Gartano was the target there, went over her head. Now Gaffney will take a left-footed shot that's blocked. Still fighting for the ball, and then eventually cleared by Illinois Wesleyan. Allie Kitely will let it go. As for Fredrickson, another senior for the Blue Jays. Transferred to Elmhurst the start of the 2012 season and has played 3 seasons with the Blue Jays. .340 career games as a defender. 1 goal and 2 assists for 4 points. Graduated from St. Charles North High School. Is the daughter of Rose and Doug Fredrickson. Kelly Fredrickson starting left back for the Blue Jays this season. All of these senior notes coming from the fine work of Kevin Jude. So thank you, Kevin, for sharing this with me so I'm able to give some comments on the Elmhurst seniors. Big senior day for the Blue Jays. Many, many seniors to be honored today. Under 5 minutes to play in this first half. Still a 1-0 Illinois Wesleyan lead. Right 28th minute goal, Sydney Fox. Fox's 11th of the season is the difference. Fox moves into a sole possession of first place on the team with 11 goals. The final score from Bloomington, Elmhurst football moves to 4-0 in the conference with a 29-28 win over Illinois Wesleyan. It's another huge win for the Blue Jays coming in. Next weekend is going to be a really tough game for them. They host nationally ranked Wheaton. Wheaton and North Central tonight from Wheaton. Both teams undefeated in the conference, tied with the Blue Jays. So that'll certainly be one heck of a game out in Wheaton. But back to the action at hand. Ball is being pinballed around on the near side in the middle third. Then finally cleared up. Caitlin Allen will have to play it, and instead it'll be Melinda Vickers. Just under 3.5 minutes to go. Still 1-0 Titans. Elmhurst with a couple of good scoring opportunities, and it's been very positive for the Blue Jays so far. Just the one long run by Sydney Fox is the difference. Bree Girardi thought about it and then thought better of it after it went over the near sideline. Wesleyan will have a throw-in. 3 minutes to go. See what kind of offense we can get from either team in this final 3 minutes. Rione Gaffney now playing towards the near side. Tried to head that one, and now Bree Girardi will be the one to collect it. Girardi swarmed by Westerkamp, and it's taken away by Tom Coe, but right to Jordan Clark. Clearing up is Caitlin Allen, and then ball is blasted way over the far sideline. Both teams playing a little slow right now, perhaps content with the 1-0 scoreline at this point. But now, after that ball's deflected, here goes Kim Stanzik. Stanzik has the ball now with a couple of options in the box. She takes it across that was swallowed up by Jordan. Megan Hart was in the area, Anna Gartano was in the area. But Stanzik's cross, unable to find either one. But Elmhurst able to keep the ball in. Jordan Clark now possessing, trying to find Gaffney. Gaffney will not quite get to that one, and Jordan will have a goal kick. So under 2 minutes to play now. Illinois Wesleyan perhaps very content to go into a 1-0 advantage, playing against the wind. We'll play with the wind in the second half. And the wind can certainly be a very big advantage, especially when it comes to clearing attempts, when it comes to overall possession. So perhaps the Illinois Wesleyan coach is thinking, and even the players thinking, that a 1-0 advantage against the wind going into halftime is a very nice advantage. As come down 1 minute to play in this first half. Almost played by Girardi, but Emily Johnson got there first. Brianna Small looking for Megan Hart. Plays it over to Girardi. Girardi looking for the far side. It's deflected off an Illinois Wesleyan player, and Jordan Clark was there. Her pass to Gaffney is intercepted, and now with just over 30 seconds to go, here's perhaps the last good scoring opportunity. It's Kim Stanzik. Stanzik has Gartano in the box. She'll take a shot towards the area, and her cross is eventually cleared away. Just over 20 seconds to go. A ball over the sideline, under 20. Fredrickson running over there, but with under 20, it looks like she's going to slow this pace down. Now with under 10, maybe one last cross opportunity for Stanzik. Not played, but with 2 and with 1, that is going to be the half. So Blue Jays will not be able to get that corner attempt away. And we'll head into the half at 1-0. A few stats before we go. 11-8, the shot advantage for Illinois Wesleyan, but each team has 4 shots on goal. The difference, the 28th minute goal by Sydney Fox, unassisted, her 11th of the season. That's halftime. 1-0 Illinois Wesleyan. We'll be back after this. 15 minutes of halftime. Back with the second half of action on Blue Jay TV.
I was born and raised in Taiwan and moved here 9 years ago. I'm always the type of person that wants to hang out with other people and meet new people. And because the Elmhurst environment, everyone is so friendly, that just make me feel really comfortable being here. The very first organization I joined was the Alpha Sigma Phi fraternity, and that opened the gate out for me to join other organizations.
Playing college football 4 years is very tough, but it's also very, very rewarding. Through Fellowship of Christian Athletes at Elmhurst College, I think has really helped me grow because, I wasn't the most outgoing guy in the beginning, but as my time went on, just meeting new people, I've kind of stepped out and became, more of a witness in my faith. I think, Fellowship of Christian Athletes has helped that, and I think Elmhurst College has encouraged that.
Elmhurst College definitely helped me grow, as in it made it clear to what I wanted to do. It definitely helped build me as the person that I am now. Lambda Chi also had, a great significance in that, turning me from a young guy, young dude, to a gentleman and to a man. And Elmhurst College, definitely the campus, the atmosphere, the culture, the teachers here, the community itself, it was huge. And I think without Elmhurst College, I wouldn't be prepared for the real life.
Well, I think something I'm very passionate about is Habitat for Humanity. So we fundraise lots of money to go down to New Orleans and just help rebuild anywhere we can. Something that the locals there always tell us is just make sure you tell the story and make sure everyone back home knows that it's still not okay. And of course I'm getting more mature and stuff, but I think it's the whole community service aspect of my life that has really changed. A lot of my friends I met through Habitat, the more you're involved in, the more you're going to learn and just get to meet lots of people.
Was born in Elmhurst, moved to Wheaton when I was 3 or 4, and came back here for school. I felt that Elmhurst really did give me a chance in knowing what to expect, and it really broke me out of my shell and got me to know people better and to become more involved in general. I have a much broader view, a much greater respect for what else is out there.
One thing I really appreciate about Elmhurst College is the diversity of mindset, both with the students and with the faculty. I had all these constructs of how the world was supposed to work or how the world did work in my head before I came to Elmhurst and before I attended college. And then slowly as I entered the academic world and the social spheres at Elmhurst, I began to realize the multi-dimensional facets of these spheres and how nothing is really as straightforward as you think it to be when you first enter college. And I think that really helped me expand my worldview. Even though we're all so diverse, there are common threads that we may share in our tradition. You find it and it's there.
My Elmhurst experience, it has helped me already grow hugely as a person and be more aware of myself and my beliefs and my values and what I want to do, what I want to be, where I want to go. And I think that my experience here has put me in touch with a lot of people that can help me get there. Even if it is after I graduate, I feel like they're behind me. So I think that that's really a strength that this school has.
Outside of the classroom, I play for the softball team. I am a member of the J-Lights hip hop dance team, and I'm a member of Black Student Union. I know for sure that BSU is very welcoming to new people of all different kind of backgrounds. BSU has helped me to increase my networking skills a lot. It's a small school that can give you the resources of a big school as well as the individual time that you need that only a small school can give you.
I think that we attract so much attention because of the quality of the education we're getting here. They definitely try to bring the professionalism into the classroom. The faculty are incredible, and they're still in the business, which is great for music people. It's nice to take classes and take lessons from teachers that are still performing. You know, music is really a universal language. Being in the performing ensembles was one of the great experiences being here.
Being at Elmhurst definitely makes it easier to get involved if you take the initiative to get involved. When I was a first year, I didn't take that step forward until second semester, and I didn't know what to do with myself. But once I took that step forward, people are so welcoming, and it doesn't matter what you want to get involved in. If you want to, they'll let you. And it's with open arms, and it's really easy to, and no one's going to turn you down. And that's what I liked about it so much, and that's what helped me to expand and broaden my horizons with all my different activities.
Elmhurst College is unique in so many ways.
Here we really do have values, and my professors know the values, and they push me to be those values.
Stewardship and faith and community and service, and it really does bring in kind of a level of just interaction with values that you never got before.
But as you kind of develop yourself over the years, you start to realize these values mean so much more, and you start to uncover the true meaning behind them.
You begin to see equivalencies between your life and the school, and then you discover that you're not just in a place of learning, you're also in a place of growing, you're in a place of maturity and value exactly that, core values.
Intellectual excellence means allowing our minds to grow in ways that we've never thought they could before. It means exploring those new pathways, seeing how we could do things different. It means stepping outside of our box of what we know and what we're comfortable with and taking those risks to really grow and make things better. I think that's really the core of what intellectual excellence is.
The professors set the standard of intellectual excellence, and that rubs off on the students, and I feel like that's rubbed off on me.
You really have to push yourself. So to know that's actually a value here is pretty important, because that's something I value on my own. So if my college values it as well, that means I really belong here.
To say that Elmhurst College values community, I think, is an understatement. I think Elmhurst College is community in so many ways.
Coming to Elmhurst College, a small college, it has to be about community.
It doesn't really matter who you are or where you've come from, everyone here will just love you for who you are.
The fact that every individual and every unique person is allowed to be in an environment together and learn from each other and grow with each other.
Just the fact that it's smaller and that you form those one-on-one relationships, it encourages like creativity and questioning and all the things I wanted out of my college experience.
Social responsibility means caring for each individual as a person.
There are all these people, and they're all more important than my general happiness as a single person.
You're not only trying to better yourself, but I feel like it also means it's your job that you better your community too.
Knowing that there's something larger than yourself and that you can play a part in making someone else's life better.
Taking what I learned from my family, that others come before me, and translating that into the entire world.
It's really awesome to be in a place where not only are you worrying about academics, but it's also teaching me how to be a better person.
To me, stewardship is just being responsible, really thinking about your actions.
If I'm going to say that, I believe in this philanthropy, I think we should do this,
I need to follow through with my actions.
What I found coming to Elmhurst is that there are lots of people that feel the same way. So it was easy to find a group of people who were so engaged in service and so willing to help.
Kind of made me reflect on, what do I value in life? Why am I here? They really did kind of push me to the next level and make me think about that, and I think that I'm a better person for it.
Values really help shape identity. If you really don't understand your values, you're not really understanding a part of who you are.
I was more sheltered until I came here, and Elmhurst has really kind of made me step out of my comfort zone and learn more about what I want to do and what I believe in.
Places like the chaplain's office and the Niebuhr Center for Faith and Action give me safe places where I can go to discuss my faith and to discuss my values with people that I know I trust and people that I know I can count on to influence me and to lead me in the right direction.
You can never be forced out of your faith or forced into a different kind of faith as long as you're at Elmhurst, that you really are given the ability to take your pick and always have encouragement from your peers, never shunned or excluded or pressured into something else. There's always a place for you.
If you believe you're here on this earth for a reason, that's going to affect the way you live your life. That's going to affect the way you treat your academics, the way you treat your social life, the way you look at your future and the goals that you have. Those things seem like really big things, but all of that boils down to the way you live your everyday life.
We value
intellectual excellence, community,
social responsibility,
stewardship,
faith, meaning, and values.
Welcome to the cultural season at Elmhurst College. Elmhurst is a place of values and conviction. We were founded by 19th century reformers who believed in human potential, loved learning, and had standards. More than 140 years later, we still do. We still attract students and teachers who want to think for themselves and act on principles, who challenge and respect one another, who engage, serve, and celebrate our diverse, dynamic, interdependent world. A few years ago, to be clear about things, we wrote down our core values. This year, we asked some of our students what those values mean to them.
Elmhurst College is unique in so many ways.
Here we really do have values, and my professors know the values, and they push me to be those values.
Stewardship and faith and community and service, and it really does bring in kind of a level of just interaction with values that you never got before.
As you kind of develop yourself over the years, you start to realize these values mean so much more, and you start to uncover the true meaning behind them.
You begin to see equivalencies between your life and the school, and then you discover that you're not just in a place of learning, you're also in a place of growing, you're in a place of maturity and value exactly that, core values.
Intellectual excellence means allowing our minds to grow in ways that we've never thought they could before. It means exploring those new pathways, seeing how we could do things different. It means stepping outside of our box of what we know and what we're comfortable with and taking those risks to really grow and make things better. I think that's really the core of what intellectual excellence is.
The professors set the standard of intellectual excellence, and that rubs off on the students, and I feel like that's rubbed off on me.
You really have to push yourself. So to know that's actually a value here is pretty important, because that's something I value on my own. So if my college values it as well, that means I really belong here.
To say that Elmhurst College values community, I think, is an understatement. I think Elmhurst College is community in so many ways.
Coming to Elmhurst College, a small college, it has to be about community.
It doesn't really matter who you are or where you've come from. Everyone here will just love you for who you are.
The fact that every individual and every unique person is allowed to be in an environment together and learn from each other and grow with each other.
Just the fact that it's smaller and that you form those one-on-one relationships, it encourages creativity and questioning and all the things I wanted out of my college experience.
Social responsibility means caring for each individual as a person.
There are all these people, and they're all more important than my general happiness as a single person.
You're not only trying to better yourself, but I feel like it also means it's your job that you better your community too.
Knowing that there's something larger than yourself and that you can play a part in making someone else's life better.
Taking what I learned from my family, that others come before me, and translating that into the entire world.
It's really awesome to be in a place where not only are you worrying about academics, but it's also teaching me how to be a better person.
To me, stewardship is just being responsible, really thinking about your actions.
If I'm going to say that, I believe in this philanthropy, I think we should do this, I need to follow through with my actions.
What I found coming to Elmhurst is that there are lots of people that feel the same way. So it was easy to find a group of people who were so engaged in service and so willing to help.
Kind of made me reflect on, what do I value in life? Why am I here? They really did kind of push me to the next level and make me think about that, and I think that I'm a better person for it.
Values really help shape identity. If you really don't understand your values, you're not really understanding a part of who you are.
I was more sheltered until I came here, and Elmhurst has really kind of made me step out of my comfort zone and learn more about what I want to do and what I believe in.
Places like the chaplain's office and the Niebuhr Center for Faith and Action give me safe places where I can go to discuss my faith and to discuss my values with people that I know I trust and people that I know I can count on to influence me and to lead me in the right direction.
You can never be forced out of your faith or forced into a different kind of faith as long as you're at Elmhurst, that you really are given the ability.
Welcome back, Langhorse Field on the campus of Elmhurst College. Luke Tanaka delighted to bring you all the action. Elmhurst women's soccer is now Blue Jays trail 1-0. 28th minute goal by number 10 for Illinois Wesleyan, Sydney Fox, is the difference. Just about to start the second half, and the Blue Jays in the pink are underway. Blue Jays wearing the pink for breast cancer awareness, going from right to left, and Illinois Wesleyan in the green from left to right. In that first half, 11 shots for Illinois Wesleyan, 8 for the Blue Jays, but 4 shots a goal for each team. Sydney Fox's 28th minute goal is the difference. She got it unassisted. Started a run and then looked like she was going to take the shot with her left from the left side. Instead, cut back to her right, blasted it towards the far post, and tucked it just inside for her 11th, team-leading 11th goal of the season. Here's an interesting opportunity developing. Looked like Amanda Kaiser on the far side, but well played by the Blue Jay defense, and back to the keeper, Melinda Vickers. Melinda Vickers, the reigning CCIW Defensive Player of the Week. Gave up just 1 goal last week against in two victories, a 2-1 win over North Central, and then a win over Milliken as well. 2-0 that win over Milliken. This one lifted into the box towards the far post. It's headed away by Megan Hart. And now played a couple of new players in for Illinois Wesleyan. That's Sophia Stars, who is one of those new players. Number 16, Amanda Kaiser, also one of those new players in for Illinois Wesleyan, starting the second half for the Titans. Illinois Wesleyan does play a lot of players. Every single player on their roster has played at least in 1 game this season. Illinois Wesleyan coming into this contest ranked number 25th in the country, 2nd in the CCIW with a 3-1-1 record. Second only to Wheaton, who is 4-0-1 in conference play. Here's a ball that's deflected dangerously. Kaiser was there. Plays it back for her teammate. Now lifts it towards the far post and just missed the awaiting head of Tess Boderoff. Good to see Boderoff back in. She left the first half with an injury. Boderoff, the Titans attacker, is now back into the game and towards the near side. Sydney Fox will have the corner. Fox, the goal scorer. Number 10 for Illinois Wesleyan, junior forward from Wheaton. Fox plays it short, back to her defense. Ball now lifted into the box. Vickers coming out, tries to play it on a bounce, and it goes off the football crossbar. But boy, Vickers definitely misplayed that one. Perhaps the wind playing a factor, I don't know, but she tried to come out and play it, and it bounced right over her head. So I don't know exactly what she was thinking on that play, but the Blue Jays do indeed get away with it. Still just a 1-goal lead for Illinois Wesleyan as Brianna Small blasts that straight into her bench. A throw in for the Titans. Other scores from around the CCIW today in women's soccer. Augustana took out North Park 4-1. Augustana moves into a commanding position in third place in the conference at 4-1. That shot is taken softly by Jenna Baker. And Melinda Vickers will be able to boot this one away. Current CCIW standings as Illinois Wesleyan controls around midfield. Wheaton, number 1 in the conference, 4-0-1. They also won today, 6-1 over North Central. That's the second score of the day. The third game being played right here. Illinois Wesleyan leads 1-0. And then later today, Milliken travels to Carthage for a 5 o'clock contest. Wheaton sits atop the conference 4-0-1. Illinois Wesleyan second at 3-1-1, leading here currently. Augustana 4-1 now with the win over North Park. Elmhurst at 2-2 now, currently in sole possession of the fourth place in the conference, 2-2. With the North Central loss, North Central now at 2-3. Illinois Wesleyan trying to get something going, and pass is picked off by Megan Hart. Jackie Belmonte now in the middle, controlling and passing to the far side. Jordan Clark back to Belmonte. Carthage at 2-3. They play tonight against Milliken, who is 4-0 in the conference at last, and North Park sits at 7th. This ball dangerously crossed into the box, but Courtney O'Keefe couldn't quite get there. Check that. That's Bree Girardi in the game at left mid. And there's Kelly Fredrickson. Fredrickson lofting one into the box. It's headed away by the Illinois Wesleyan defense, and Sydney Fox takes it, looking to, with a head of steam, looking to get something going. Looking for Amanda Kaiser. It's deflected by Caitlin Allen. And then eventually controlled by Alyssa Angelo, whose pass is off the mark for Bree Girardi, and Illinois Wesleyan will throw it in on the near side. As we mentioned, it is senior day, so we'll go through another senior. Kelsey Jasinski, number 8, a senior, who's appeared in 29 contests, 1 goal in her career. Graduate of Hamilton High School in Wisconsin, the daughter of Sherry and Steve Jasinski. As a substitution will come in, Jordan Clark heading out. I believe that's Courtney O'Keefe. Bree Girardi also heading out. Shannon Pimmel back into the game. The senior Pimmel for the Blue Jays. Interesting thing about the senior class is that many of them actually transferred in. The only 2 4-year letter winners. Shannon Pimmel, number 11, who just came in, and then Kelsey Jasinski, who we just mentioned. Nice play by Caitlin Allen. That had extreme potential to be dangerous. Jenna Baker was on a full sprint. If that ball gets by Allen, that's a surefire one-on-one with the keeper for Jenna Baker. Blue Jay defense has done well to keep Illinois Wesleyan out of the net, except for that one nice run by Sydney Fox in the first half. If a Megan Hart header bounces on the lower part of the crossbar instead of the upper part, we're probably tied at 1 at this point. But still a 1-goal Titan advantage. Just over 37 minutes to play in this second half. Awaiting the throw in, it comes deep to the far side. It's deflected by Angelo, but then picked up by Kaiser. Swung on a miss by Fox, who then recontrols it. And it's taken away by Megan Hart. Hart has Belmonte sprinting up the far sideline, and there she tries to find her, but it's cleared away nicely by the Titans. And Mary Kate Schmidt, who's playing left back for Illinois Wesleyan today. It's a really beautiful day out here at Langhorse Field. We're in the upper 60s with some left to right wind. And at this point, the Blue Jays very lucky to be only down 1-0, as earlier in this half there was a ball that was misplayed by the keeper Vickers that bounced right over her head. And instead of bouncing into the net, it ended up bouncing off of the football crossbar, which is out of play. But regardless, it's 1-0. Fox hip checks Fredrickson, and Fredrickson will have the free kick. It'll be taken by Allen on the near side. Blue Jays pushing forward. Lining up about 25 yards outside of the box. The ball, or excuse me, off the goal. The ball taken by the Illinois Wesleyan defender and just kicked right over the near sideline. And Fredrickson will play this one deep. Played nicely by Belmonte, but then taken away. Here's Pimmel. She's going to rip a shot, and she scores! On senior day, it's the senior Shannon Pimmel equalizing the Blue Jays. And the Titans now tied at 1. So the Blue Jays have equalized. Shannon Pimmel. We're going to say that was unassisted, as it seemed like it bounced off a couple of players to the feet of Pimmel, who then just ripped a shot from just outside of the box. And the senior on senior day equalizes for Elmhurst. New life for the Blue Jays. Playing against the number 25 Titans. Sydney Fox just hanging out in the way of Fredrickson. That ball's headed on by Belmonte. Megan Hart giving chase. It's popped straight up in the air. Belmonte battling once again with the defender, and she will win the throw-in.
Number 11, Shannon Pimmel.
Fredrickson throws it in. It's Megan Hart, but it's taken away by Illinois Wesleyan, and now Amanda Kaiser has it, playing back for her midfield. Wesleyan looking for another scoring opportunity of their own. Here's Amanda Kaiser, and then playing back, lifting up towards Vickers, who will routinely play that one. Anna Gartano lost that one to the Titan defense, but then it's taken right back. Now Hart looking for Gartano. Gartano looking up for Belmonte, but decides to hold it herself. Looking for Hart. The pass is intercepted by Sophia Stairs. Nice play by her. Vickers in the blue keeper jersey running out to get that one. Her opposer, Dana Jordan, is in a much more noticeable highlighter yellow goalkeeper jersey today. And Gartano takes that one away. Now looking up for Belmonte, but the pass is well far. And Jordan gets to boot it away here. It'll go well past midfield. Played out off her head by Pimmel, the goal scorer, and dribbles over the far sideline for an Illinois Wesleyan throw-in. Wesleyan controlling on the far side near the end line. Now here's a good run. Brianna Small is going to cut right in front of the Illinois Wesleyan attacker. Nice play by Brianna Small, limiting Jenna Baker's scoring opportunity, but ball still deep, and Blue Jays defensive half. Amanda Kaiser lifting one. It's to the feet of Tess Boderoff. Boderoff had a chance at a shot, but it was well played by Fredrickson, who came over from her left back role. Megan Hart battling, and now I think Megan Hart just grabbed the jersey of Julie Govidarka. And so Illinois Wesleyan will have a free kick from a very dangerous area, just about 30 yards away from the goal. And a pretty solid angle as well. Anna Gartano, number 24, lining up the wall. 5 Titan attackers to the left. Now off the wall goes Angelo, and the ball is lifted into the box. It's not going to be played by Vickers, but it's played by Allen, and then headed towards the middle by O'Keefe dangerously. Kaiser tried to flip it back over her head, and it's going to be saved by Boderoff. Boderoff lifting it into the box, and then headed away by a Blue Jay defender. Looked like O'Keefe was in the area getting that one away. Taken by Small. Small and Girardi run into each other, and then Small just decides to flip it over the far sideline. But good defending by the Blue Jays, and now we're going to have a goalkeeper substitution for the Blue Jays, as well as another substitution. It's going to be Emily Gordon, number 1, coming in to replace Vickers. And it's also going to be another sub for the Blue Jays, Megan McPherson, number 20, replacing Anna Gartano at forward. So very interesting move by Paul Webster. Gordon has only played in 3 games this year, her 4.74 goals against average. And so we'll see how this plays out. Very interesting move. But the other substitution, McPherson. Megan McPherson is a transfer. She is a senior as well, as now we have a bunch of Titans coming in and a couple, it looks like a Blue Jay as well. Girardi will head out for the Blue Jays. She's replaced by Emily Heimerdinger. Sophia Stairs, who started the second half, heads out for the Titans, as does Sydney Fox. Couple of fresh legs for the Titans into the game here as this ball's lifted into the box. It is well played by Gordon. So the first test for Emily Gordon is passed. And Gordon lifting the ball away with her left foot. Megan McPherson controlling now, just into the game, a senior. 5 goals and 1 assist in her 1 season this season with the Blue Jays. She transferred in to Elmhurst prior to the start of the season. Played in 13 games. 11 total points, graduate of Hinsdale South High School, the daughter of Karen and John McPherson, Megan McPherson. Back into the game as a Blue Jay attacker. Courtney O'Keefe passing off, looking for Pimmel, but instead finds Hart, and the ball is eventually cleared up, and Emily Gordon will once again have to play this one. Header is won and a free kick won by the Blue Jays. Kaylin Allen looks to be the one to take it as the Blue Jays push forward. Played short for Kelly Fredrickson on the near side, lifting it towards the box. Couple of players there. Here's Megan Hart, and nice play by Dana Jordan. Wow, that was another good scoring opportunity for the Blue Jays. Megan Hart was in the area, able to get maybe a foot on it. As we look on the replay, she may have gotten a foot on it. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, great play by Jordan to come off her line and make the save and keep this score deadlocked at 1 apiece. This ball is played all the way back to the defensive half, and Emily Gordon turns it over. Illinois Wesleyan looking to set up the attack, but the pass that time is picked off by Shannon Pimmel. It was Amanda Kaiser once again. Check that, this time it was Sarah Track actually looking for Kaiser on the pass. Surprised Track just didn't try to take a shot, try to put some pressure on the new keeper. Now here's another interesting opportunity. Had thrown into the box. That is saved by Gordon, and wow, that was close. Emily Gordon, she looked so nonchalant picking that ball up. I thought it was behind her when she deflected it, but I guess it wasn't. It was a nice cross into the box. Headed forward by Tess Boderoff, and then off the hands of Gordon, and then she was able to collect. So, although it look from this angle that Gordon didn't quite have it all under control, she knew she did, and she did. Either way, still deadlocked at 1. Just under 27 minutes to play in the second half. Illinois Wesleyan showing some more offensive prowess than the last few minutes of play here. That ball is deflected off of Brianna Small, and it'll be another corner for Illinois Wesleyan. Their 7th corner of the game. And their corners have been ever dangerous. This is going to be a very big test for Emily Gordon. Recently into the game as a substitute. She replaced Melinda Vickers just under 10 minutes ago. Corner kick is taken. It's blocked by Pimmel, who will look up. Pimmel just clears it away. Corner kick was taken by number 25, Baker. And now, once again, now it's Amanda Kaiser. Emily Gordon's off her line, and she's going to get there. Boy, another play by Emily Gordon. A good one. A dangerous one, but it is well played as she came off her line to get that one, even though it was well off the net. Beating Amanda Kaiser to the ball just barely. No Titan pressure to come on that one, and Gordon will just pick it up. Once again, a whistle against the Titans. Not quite sure what happened there, but looks like Jenna Baker is signaling to the bench for a substitute. But either way, we're going to have a couple of substitutes for the Blue Jays coming up soon. It looks like a couple new defensive players for the Blue Jays. It's Brianna Small. Oh, check that. Brianna Small looked like she was going to go check in, but she's actually in the game at right back. Jordan Clark and Allie Kitely. Still 2 defensive substitutes will be coming in short minutes, and now Illinois Wesleyan has a substitute as well. And here they come. Kitely and Clark in. Small will head out. And Shannon Pimmel will head out, replaced by Jordan Clark. The substitute is made for Tessa Baker. Coming in for her is Skylar Tomko, the forward. That's headed up by Heimerdinger. Belmonte will put some pressure on the defense, and now very interesting there is I think that Ashley Montijo thought she had a lot more time, and all of a sudden Belmonte was bearing down on her, and she had to concede the corner kick. So here comes the corner from Belmonte. Swinging into the box, it's dangerous, and then headed away by a Titan defender. Nice play, as that one was heading right towards the line. Couple of Blue Jays in the area, but a Titan defender able to get there first, and now a couple more subs coming in. Cassandra Leishman heading out for the Titans, replaced by Sydney Fox. Rione Gaffney back in for the Blue Jays, replacing Jackie Belmonte. Megan McPherson playing it up for Megan Hart. Here's an interesting scoring opportunity for the Blue Jays. Couple of players in the box. She's going to swing it in there. It's away initially, but still not all the way out. Played by Amanda Kaiser and then kept in by Courtney O'Keefe briefly before being cleared well out of the way by another Titan defender. But the Blue Jay fans very excited for these recent scoring opportunities they've had. Nice applause for the Blue Jays, as Elmhurst has had many scoring opportunities really recently just pop up all of a sudden. Here's Allie Kitely battling with Sydney Fox. Fox is going to win the throw-in. Heimerdinger plays for Hart. Pass was a little too far, and Hart couldn't do much with it. Instead, it's blocked all the way back to Allie Kitely, and then Illinois Wesleyan trying to get a quick restart here. Headed away by Angelo. Heimerdinger flicks it forward. It's going to go right to the feet of Gaffney, who plays it for Megan Hart. Hart looking for Megan McPherson, but instead plays it right to the defender, Montijo. Played down with the head by Fredrickson, but now Skylar Tomko is off and running. Battling with her opposing number 2, Caitlin Allen. Allen will just shove her out of the way. Winning the ball and winning the goal kick for Elmhurst substitute keeper Emily Gordon. While we have a moment, another senior for the Blue Jays, Darcy Zach. Second season with the Blue Jays after transferring to Elmhurst prior to the start of the 2013 season. She's appeared in 7 games as a defender. Graduate of Romeoville High School and is the daughter of Patricia and Victor Zach. So Darcy Zach being honored on Senior Day. Illinois Wesleyan once again. But it's picked off by Angelo and Allie Kitely combine to get that one away. Here's Courtney O'Keefe. O'Keefe just lifting the ball forward. Jordan's coming off her line and will get there first. Kitely misplays it. He's going to have to sprint back to try to save a throw-in, but will not be able to do so. Sarah Track taking the throw-in to the far side, looking for Skylar Tomko. She has it, tries to get it into the box, but is defended well by Angelo. Heimerdinger. Pass intended for Hart. It eventually gets to her after bouncing off a couple of players. Then Allie Kitely clears it forward. Another substitution. This time it looks like Anna Gartano coming in for Megan Hart. So some more offense for the Blue Jays is put a third forward in, but they'll put Gartano more in a midfielder's role, which means try to initiate the offense from the right side through Heimerdinger and Gartano, who have both played forward for the Blue Jays, but are now currently playing in the midfield with Gaffney and McPherson playing at the forward spot. Allen for Gartano. Gartano to the far side, and Allie Kitely. Kitely rips it towards the near side. That's going to be too far for either O'Keefe or Fredrickson. Illinois Wesleyan will control with the throw-in. Kaylin Allen looking to get there first. Flicks it away from Skylar Tomko and will limit Illinois Wesleyan to a throw-in. Nice play by Allen to make sure that didn't go over the end line for a corner. Throw-in comes short. It's Tomko controlling. Trying to play back, but the pass is picked off by O'Keefe and then back over the end line, back over the sideline, excuse me. 14 shots for Illinois Wesleyan, 9 for Elmhurst, but the main stat on the board, 1 goal apiece. Deflected by Clark, but right back to an Illinois Wesleyan player. Here's a shot, and it's a goal. Ava Pujal assists. Amanda Kaiser scores, and Illinois Wesleyan has broken the tie. I think it's unassisted, actually. It came off of one of the Blue Jay players trying to clear it upfield, and it went right to the feet of Amanda Kaiser, who hit a looping, bending shot into the far upper 90. So Illinois Wesleyan has just broken the tie. 2-1 they lead, just over 18 minutes to play. And that was just a really good shot by Amanda Kaiser. Number 16, Amanda Kaiser scores. Kaiser's 7th goal of the season. And the Titans have taken a 2-1 lead with 17.5 to play. Blue Jays controlling in their offensive half, trying to get some offense going. Hits a couple of heads, and then Jordan Clark hits it towards Allie Kitely, played by Anna Gartano in the midfield. Gartano playing back, not many targets to hit to, and will instead win the throw-in on the far sideline. Kitely will be the one to take it. So the Blue Jays, after equalizing with a Shannon Pimmel goal in the 55th minute, 17 minutes later in the 72nd, it's Amanda Kaiser for the Titans, breaking the tie. Offsides is the call on the Blue Jays. Rion Gaffney, the guilty party. So Blue Jays back down and trailing to the number 25 Titans late in this game. Kylie has that go off the top of her head. And it looks like the goal scorer, Amanda Kaiser, will head out. Being attended to by the training staff over by the Illinois Wesleyan bench. Jordan Clark gets a hip check from Jenna Baker, but gets it to her teammate Kitely, but now it's picked off by Baker. Here's Baker moving past Kitely, looking to the far side, and Fox. Sydney Fox will not quite get to that one as it rolls over the end line, and Emily Gordon will have a chance to boot it away. 15.5 minutes to go. Couple more seniors to be honored. Today we have a student coach, Molly Deal, who is always up in the press box filming, so we always check in with her, and she's always very pleasant to be around, and so she is a senior being honored today as well, student coach Molly Deal. As that ball is headed away, and looks like it'll be a corner for Illinois Wesleyan. Skylar Fox will be the one to take it at the near corner flag. Illinois Wesleyan not pushing very many bodies forward with the 2-1 advantage. Lots of Blue Jay defenders in the box. Lots of pink, not a lot of green. We see about 3 or 4 Titans come in from the left side. Fox takes it, plays it far away from the goal. It's headed away by Heimerdinger. Fox tried to keep it in, but could not. And it'll be Kelly Fredrickson running from the far side to take the throw in. Short, it's Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger with a couple of defenders around her, plays back to Fredrickson, who plays it up, but ends up right at the awaiting feet of Rachel Westerkamp. High ball. The number 2's battling, Tomko and Allen just gets it out of harm's way. Fox plays the throw in short. Here's Sydney Fox. Lots of time to put one into the box. She lifts it up. It was aimed for the awaiting head of Allison Seeger on the far side, but Seeger couldn't quite get ahead to it as it sailed right over. But Illinois Wesleyan controls once again. Lifted high and deep towards Emily Gordon. It takes one bounce, and then Gordon will play it on a hop. Just over 13 minutes to play. 2-1 Illinois Wesleyan lead on the 72nd minute goal, excuse me. 7th goal of the season for Amanda Kaiser. How do we get here? Well, in the first half, Illinois Wesleyan went in to the locker room with a 1-0 lead after Sydney Fox scored unassisted. She beat a defender, then cut around another one to the right and beat Melinda Vickers to the far post, as Emily Gordon swallows that one up. Then in the 55th minute, Shannon Pimmel equalized for the Blue Jays. The ball deflected off a Wesleyan player to an open shot from about 25 yards out. She beat Dana Jordan to the far post as well. Then Amanda Kaiser, her 7th goal of the season in the 72nd minute to put the Titans up 2-1. That ball's lifted up, and Gordon will end up playing it. Under 12 minutes to play now. Blue Jays looking for an equalizer. They will do this throw in quickly on the far side. Megan McPherson got played off the ball, and so the Illinois Wesleyan defense able to clear, but not quite all the way out, and then all the way out eventually. Angelo in a foot race with Tomko. Angelo's going to win it. Play back to Gordon, and Gordon boots it away. Jordan Clark, the one sprinting towards that one, kicks it forward, but not quite over the sideline. I'm surprised Brianna Small didn't try to play that one. I thought she had a shot at it. Maybe she didn't. And so on the far side, Illinois Wesleyan with the throw in. It's booted away by Jordan Clark. Anna Gartano thought the ball was going to be deflected, but it wasn't. McPherson sprinting in. And now Illinois Wesleyan will be content to just play back to their defense. Lifting it forward, and then right into the awaiting arms of Emily Gordon. Skylar Fox intercepts that clear attempt from Gordon, but Alyssa Angelo is there. Tomko pleading with the referee for a foul on Caitlin Allen, as Allen was all over her back, but no foul was called. Here's Anna Gartano. Will Megan McPherson be able to win that one? No, she was pushed in the back. Again, no foul call there. Tomko has no chance getting at that one. But Illinois Wesleyan is doing well as another sub comes in. It's Jackie Belmonte replacing Rion Gaffney. For Illinois Wesleyan, it's Julie Govadarka replacing Emily Johnson. Megan Hart in for Emily Heimerdinger. And Shannon Pimmel back in for Jordan Clark. For both of those substitutions for the Blue Jays. So a little bit of fresh legs with just under 10 minutes to go. Blue Jays still looking for the equalizer, trailing 2-1. Alyssa Angelo wins that ball to O'Keefe. O'Keefe looking for McPherson down the sideline. McPherson with a head of steam. Will she be able to get to it before it goes over? No, she will not. It's a good run by McPherson, but the ball just seemed to inch towards the left and eventually went over the sideline. But that one's given straight back, I believe. Yes, it will be a throw-in for the Blue Jays. Fredrickson plays it short for O'Keefe. O'Keefe has to play it high. Couldn't quite bring it down, but now she's got it. Deflected a clearing attempt and then another clear attempt. That time Mary Kate Schmidt got it away. And Skylar Tomko is there looking for the counter. Played off of Tomko, who can't believe that Elmhurst will win that throw-in. O'Keefe brings it down but couldn't control it. And now Illinois Wesleyan will get that throw-in they so wanted a few seconds ago. One final senior on this senior day, it's Jackie Belmonte, who just checked in the forward spot. She's playing right forward with 3 forward formation for the Blue Jays. Belmonte, 48 career games, 11 goals, 7 assists for a total of 29 points. Graduated from Hinsdale South High School as the daughter of Laura and Peter Belmonte. Even though this is senior day, the Blue Jays do have one more home conference contest. It will be played against Carthage next Saturday. Illinois Wesleyan looking for Skylar Fox. Tomko had it briefly, but it was taken away by Pimmel. And then headed up by the Illinois Wesleyan defense and Mary Kate Schmidt. Offsides is the call on the near side, so this one-on-one is negated, and we're going to stop the clock as we await a ball to come in for this free kick. So the seniors on senior day for the Blue Jays: Caitlin Allen, Jackie Belmonte, Jordan Clark, Kelly Fredrickson, Emily Heimerdinger, Kelsey Jasinski, Megan McPherson, Shannon Pimmel, Darcy Zach, and student coach Molly Deal. To the far side, Tomko battling with Alyssa Angelo. Angelo's able to play it all the way back to Gordon, and Gordon's able to get it out of harm's way, but concede a throw-in on the far side. Now ticking the 6.5 minutes to go. Illinois Wesleyan's done well to hold possession. Just holding it in the corner and then conceding to the Elmhurst defense and Alyssa Angelo. With the midfielders playing way back, here's a shot that's blocked. Number 21, Allison Seeger, was the one to take that attempt. It was blocked by the Blue Jay defense. Perhaps a little early to take it into the corner if you're Illinois Wesleyan. Still over 5 minutes to play, but just wasting time over in the far corner. Holding possession are the Titans, and now Elmhurst will try to move it back upfield with a throw-in, but that throw-in never made it in play. And Seeger just kind of chucks the ball towards the corner flag. Awaiting a reason for the stoppage. It seems that we just don't have a ball. Skylar Tomko almost on the receiving end of that throw-in, but it's cleared by Caitlin Allen. Megan Hart there. Now a couple of players collide, and that's going to be a foul on Elmhurst, Kelly Fredrickson, and it'll be a free kick for Illinois Wesleyan. In a dangerous spot, just about 25 yards away from the goal, and they'll certainly take their time to take this one. Wall set up for the Blue Jays. Much closer than it will be in just a moment as the referee backs them up. Whistle blows, and here's the free kick. It's taken towards the goal. Emily Gordon diving save. Another shot taken by Tess Boderoff. That one was blocked and out of play. So Montijo on the initial shot, saved by Gordon, and then Boderoff on the second attempt that was blocked, and now Sydney Fox has a corner. 4 minutes to go. The Blue Jays can't seem to get it out of their defensive end to get a shot attempt. Played into the corner. Pimmel took down the Titan, but it was over the sideline for another throw-in. Fox plays it towards Seeger. Pimmel battling for it. Pimmel will eventually win it. Pimmel back upfield, and she's fouled. Free kick, but no play on, says the referee. So instead, Allen will take it. Allen lifting it up the far sideline, looking for Megan Hart, but it's too far for her. Blue Jays trying to get some sort of possession in Illinois Wesleyan's defensive half just to get a shot off or something to test the keeper, Dana Jordan. Ticking now, just about 3 minutes to play. Here's Courtney O'Keefe on the far side. Can Elmhurst control. Even across 50-yard line here. Here's Fredrickson. Blue Jays just trying to get a chance to push the team up. Throw in one by Elmhurst. Titans fans can't believe it. Fredrickson boots it up after Hart got beat on the header, and now that ball is cleared once again over. 2.5 minutes to play. Blue Jays. It's been a while since the Blue Jays even have gotten a shot off in this game. Here's Skylar Tomko. Skylar Tomko trying to get around to Alyssa Angelo. Angelo steps in front of her, and now they're battling. Tomko trying to shield Angelo off the ball, but Angelo eventually wins it. Plays it back for defender Allen, who plays it up for Megan Hart, and then played off the ball nicely. Boderoff gets McPherson away. Under 2 minutes to play. The Blue Jays' last shot was the goal by Shannon Pimmel in the 55th minute. Locking arms were Tomko and Fredrickson battling for that one. It's Tomko gets the better of it. Tomko takes a look at the clock. 1:37 remaining. Emily Gordon will have a chance to boot this one away and perhaps take some time to allow her defense or just to move forward. I mean, the Blue Jays haven't been able to move forward in probably the last 15 minutes. McPherson tried to play that down the line but lost possession. Just over a minute to play. 2-1 Illinois Wesleyan lead. Elmhurst struggling to retain possession.
1 minute to play.
72nd minute. Goal by Amanda Kaiser is the difference thus far in the game with under 50 seconds to play. Just the ball being bounced around in the corner. Illinois Wesleyan doing a really good job of just holding possession in the Elmhurst defensive half, giving Elmhurst no chance to have any sort of shot, any sort of scoring opportunity. Sydney Fox holding in the corner. It's taken off the corner flag. Angelo trying to get something going. Allen in there as well. And a corner won by Illinois Wesleyan with 20 seconds to go. And this might just about do it, as Fox will take her time placing down the ball. Fox to take the corner with under 10. Fox still hasn't taken it. Now 5 seconds to go, and that's going to just about do it. Goes off of Allen's head, and the horn sounds, and Illinois Wesleyan will head out of Langhorse Field with a 2-1 victory.
The final score, Illinois Wesleyan.
So after the Elmhurst goal in the 55th minute, the Blue Jays don't even get a shot off for the rest of the game. So after that equalizer, we'll take you through the game and it highlights briefly. It was a 27th minute goal by Sydney Fox, assist from Rachel Westerkamp that put the Titans up 1-0. Then the equalizer came in the 55th minute when Shannon Pimmel scored unassisted. A failed cleared attempt, came right to her right foot, and she blasted it by the keeper. Then in this, it was tied at that point, and the game winner, scored by Amanda Kaiser, her 7th of the season for the Titans, intercepted a clearing attempt and then fired to the far post from about 25 yards out. Nice play by Kaiser to clinch this game for Illinois Wesleyan. Illinois Wesleyan moves to 12-3-1 on the season, 4-1-1 in league play. Elmhurst 9-6 on the season now, 2-3 in league play, tied for 4th in conference play this season. So that's the end of our Elmhurst women's soccer broadcast. We have Elmhurst men's soccer coming up. 5:30 scheduled start for Luke Tanaka, Phil Petrosing, and Greg Rassol, Kevin Jude. Make sure you check in just about half an hour for Elmhurst men's soccer. This has been Elmhurst women's soccer on BlueJayTV.com.